Hey guys, what's good? So I said I was gonna do this video, the real ins and outs about personal training and Q&A. I'm gonna go into depth with every question, as much depth as I can, because I know a lot of people always message me about personal training. What's it like? Should I get into it? What's the revenue like? And this, is it worth it? These are usually the questions. I'm gonna get into it and, you know, just break everything down, because I feel like there's a lot of misconception out there. There's a bit of misleading information out there about what is possible to earn when you actually calculate time against money, what you could possibly earn for a normal person that doesn't just do PT every single day, all year. There's a misconception about how much time needs to be put in. There is a misconception about how much money you can actually make getting into it initially. There is a lot. I'm going to be very real with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Alright, first question. What do you think is the most effective method to get clients for someone starting out? Alright, the most effective method I found was to... Okay, first of all, you need to know what or who you're targeting. What's the cause? Who are you targeting? What are you most interested in, okay? The most effective way I found to get clients was to literally help people in the gym. Obviously, you're trying to get clients, you're just starting out, you've got no business, and you've got rent coming out at the end of the month. Yes, you're trying to get clients. However, you're going to genuinely help people. You're not going there and then at the end of helping them saying, oh, interested in personal training. No, you go around, help, introduce, they know you're a personal trainer, it's on your top, okay? They're not blind. So, go around, help, see what they need help on. If someone's doing a lat pull down, they're putting it all the way down to the, the abs, people do that crap, put it down all the way. Show them, this is how you do a lat pull down, to bring it up to the upper chest level, tuck the elbows in as you bring it in to squeeze the lats. You know, just basic common help. Build that trust factor, okay? That trust factor will in turn get you clients, because people are going to go to the people that they trust the most. The people that they seem to be most genuine are the people they'll give their money to. And it works in every area of business that I've ever seen. If people trust a company that seems, you know, legit, it seems genuine, people will give and support to that company. Same with PT. Just give the people around the gym that good vibe, become that friendly face, help people genuinely, and you will get more clients you can wish for, especially later on down the road when people are thinking about PT, they will go to you. Your general client schedule or a full working day. A full working day for me, a full client schedule, if no cancellations, no one's ill, and everyone turns up, is about between 8 and 11 clients a day. 11 on the high end. Everyone's in. A few days a week it would be 11 clients. For the most days we around between 7 to 10. It varies, but never any less than. On a really bad day, I'll never have any less than 5 to 6. Everybody seems to be ill. Everyone's on holiday, and I still got a few clients here and there. I'll have no less than 5 to 6. How to succeed long term? The statistics for people failing within the first year is so high. If you get a client, right, you just got your first client, treat them like gold. Always do anyway, no matter how many you get. But treat the first ones especially. You gotta make sure you meet these people's needs, man. Like, you gotta make sure they're satisfied with the sessions, they're covered on the diet, they're covered on trade, that their training is always they're progressing with their training and they're getting the results, and you make them feel like they couldn't do well without a personal training service. That makes them return. You know, that makes them return. I've still got clients, a few clients that I've had from my first year as a PT, or second, just about the back end of the first year. That's crazy. That's some longevity. And how was that? I got the results consistently, and it's not like they need me, I would say, but it's more so the fact that I keep providing a service that I know they know and I know they couldn't do on their own. The accountability factor, the motivation factor. You know, being able to provide these different circuits, different training, progressive overload they can do on their own. But when someone's there to help that progressive overload, it's a different story. They don't have that. They don't have the expertise I have in natural bodybuilding. They don't have that I can apply to their level, their current capabilities. They don't have that. So, yeah, invest in people. Show your worth when you get the people, and you'll be successful as a PT. Best tips you have just starting out. Top 5 things you wish they taught you in the qualifications. Okay. Right, so in qualification they teach you biology, they teach you anatomy and all, well, not biology, anatomy, all this stuff. They teach you how to program effectively and all that good stuff, right? But what I wish they taught me, 5 things, and hopefully I can get 5 out. Number 1 is how to engage with the public. Like a realistic way to engage with the public, and how to build trust is number 2. But it's kind of ties to number 1, but I'm gonna count as number 2. Number 3, what I wish they taught me. I wish they give us a real expectation of what to expect in the first year for the average person. Absolutely, that's number 3. Yeah, definitely realistic expectations in the first year to PT. A lot of PTs get in there thinking they're going to earn that 60, 70 grand a year that's advertised all over the internet. That 80, but you can push that notion to 70, 75 if you do every single day. The expectations need to be definitely touched on in the classes and stuff. Number 4, driving home that you need to find a niche that is all you, that you're passionate about, so this job doesn't become literally boring just like any other job would. Find a niche you love. For me, I love bodybuilding, I love developing muscle, I love performance as well, like athletic performance. I've always played a sport of some sort. Even though I'm doing bodybuilding now, I still do sprints and all sorts of hit cardio. I've always engaged myself in athletic ability or athletic exercises here and there, even though I don't do any athletic sports at the moment, just bodybuilding. But I take it upon myself to do these things because I enjoy it. So I incorporate that with training. But you gotta find what you love. Find what you love, and that way people will gravitate towards you because they know you put in the extra graft to develop yourself in that field. So they'll choose you. Let's put it like this. If you are passionate about building muscle, bodybuilding, and everybody on the board has put, help build muscle, I build muscle, and blah, 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 and the PT profiles, right? But you, in person, clearly your physique says it. The way you train your client says you like to build muscle. There's an intensity behind you. It's almost like a session with a bodybuilder almost, but obviously a lot more calculated. There's method to the madness. There's progressive overload, of course, but they can see the difference. That's how people have approached me. I've tried to build muscles. I've not done very well. That's how I've come to you. I've come to you to build this muscle because I've seen the way you train your clients, and it seems that is working because of their results. The passion leaks out, but obviously the results also speak through the passion. So find your passion. Need to highlight that. And the last one. How to structure a business. How to structure a business based upon, or maybe just give different options of how to structure a business, because the original way of just doing something an hour for me is obsolete and pretty stupid in terms of you're trying to live on your own terms, pay bills, and go on holidays and do whatever you need to do with a partner or whatever you need to do. The old way for me is quite ridiculous because you don't know if someone's going to turn up. It's just paying for the hour. You don't know if they're going to be ill. You don't know if this is going to happen. But if they pay for a block of sessions initially, but always pay for a block of sessions. If they're ill, you still get paid. If they're working late, you still get paid. If they are too tired, which hasn't happened to me in like a year or 2, you still get paid. So I didn't know that until second year in. I learned the first year I tried to implement it. I was learning and implementing. But if I got taught that from the off, I would have developed a nice structure and model based upon my value system and what I think I'm worth years ago, way earlier. So that should be the last thing, okay? How to structure your business and how to various ways to price yourself as a PT and your services. Interested in automated forex trading? That's right, we trade for you. 10 to 30% monthly returns on your deposit. What supplements do you take or recommended to clients to get big? Do not rely on supplements to get big. That's number 1. Number 1, I'd say do not rely on supplements to get big or to gain muscle mass. It's food. It's food. If I was to tell clients to take any supplements, it would be more so to help with recovery after training. So things like cod liver oil, glucosamine to help with joint recovery, things of this nature. Even zinc to help with bodily functions. Actually, I think that zinc's a really underrated supplement that people don't seem to take. But anyway, Things that help with recovery is what I prescribe most, more than protein shakes and stuff like that. Protein shakes are definitely good. Find one that when I tell people to find protein shakes, it's to find shakes that actually sit well in your stomach. Other protein shakes that have all the protein in the world, it just literally runs right through you. You know, goes in and you go on the toilet straight away. Do you really think you're absorbing any protein? Get a protein shake that sits well in your stomach, and at least you know you're absorbing the majority of the protein that's displayed on the tub. Biggest inspiration. Okay, that's an interesting one. But enough to do PT, but I'll answer it anyway. Biggest inspiration. My biggest inspiration. I don't really have one. I've got multiple. I'll just name a few, and you'll see the similarities between the two. Between the few, if you know their work ethic and stuff like that. So Nipsey Hussle, Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Rock. Anyone else? I'm sure there's somebody else that I think, you know, shit. Anyone else? Not really. And inspirations in terms of as a whole, I've got people or things that I don't even of this plane of existence that I look up to, that I like. So the Super Saiyans and all that's inspired me to lift. In fact, I got a tattoo actually. Shit, got the sickest little tattoo here. If you guys can see it, it's clear for you guys to see. Gogeta and then an unfinished Broly on the inside. That's pretty sick. Actually, take this off. So I take this. There you go. You can see it. So yeah, my inspirations actually about the training come from no one on the planet really. My training for inspiration comes from Super Saiyan and all that stuff. When I first seen Goku and Broly and Vegeta with the crazy physiques, especially when they're powered up and the physiques progress even more, I was like, I need that, because I was underweight at the time. So that's probably my number one. Or always has been the number one inspiration for training, but for just life and killing it. Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross is rate that guy highly. I know he's not fit and in shape, but I rate that guy's work ethic. It's just mad. We want to sponsor you as one of our athletes. DM us now, man. Guys, that's the video. Job done. Yeah, last thing is if you're getting into personal training, make sure you're getting into it because you genuinely want to help people get better. Not for some financial gain. Yes, you're trying to make money and make more money than the job you was at, most likely. For me, definitely that was a motivation. But it was not, when I say, and I can promise you it wasn't the main one, because when I still was barely breaking even with rent, so technically I wasn't making any money, I was still turning up every single day. Every day helping people. I'd take the bus when I didn't have a car, all the way down to my gym. Rain, snow, doesn't matter. I'll be there helping people. I would stay till 12 o'clock at night when the taxi drivers came in and helped them. Got some of those clients. To target groups of people that other people didn't want to target because it's too late. So I got the taxi drivers. Sounds crazy, right? But I got the taxi drivers. I got the people that came in late. I got all sorts of people. I aimed for groups. It works quite well. But you guys need to focus on who you can help. Okay? Genuinely listen to what they've got to say. Genuinely help these people. Okay? Be genuine. Yes, you need to make revenue. That's fine. But if you help people, they will help you by paying for your service. But you have to be genuine. And it all starts with the free help, with the tips, with your attitude, with your energy in the gym. Okay? Don't walk around like you're God's gift. No one gives a fuck about that shit. Just be humble with your energy. Be humble with yourself, and people gravitate towards you. Just help, smile, be that person, be part of the gym. Anyway, that is the video done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next video, the three best exercises to gain a sick chest, a naughty chest. That's one of the best developed areas on me, I'd say. Definitely the chest. I don't do that many exercises for chest. You'd be surprised. For the most part, I just do what I do with a lot of volume, a lot of intensity, just a lot of shot venom in my sets and approach. But I don't do like a lot of alternatives, and it's really easy to implement this, especially if you haven't got a lot of time to train. And you feel like you need to get in and out. You can implement this nicely with low rest periods and all. But anyway, get into that next time. That's the next video. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Hope it's informative more than anything. I understand it was quite boring, but it is what it is. It's something I'm passionate about, personal training, and I want people to be well informed about what they're getting into. Alright guys, take it easy.